Let's talk about sandboxes. Not the turtle-shaped plastic ones we played in when we were kids, the ones we spit up to test things and then break down, like the castles we build in the sand. Look, I think code generation LLMs are awesome. They help me save time and they act like a pair programmer, explaining problems and optimizing solutions for me. But when using LLM generated code, it's a familiar experience that suggestions can be, let's say, questionable. Whether it's using a variable that was never declared, making up functions that aren't even part of a class that I'm using code from outdated packages, or misdiagnosing an issue, CodeGen can lead us astray for sure. LLMs continue to improve, but let's just say I'm not worried about AI taking my job just yet. The issue with code generation is actually much bigger than losing a bit of time from a bad code suggestion, because without proper guardrails, an LLM has the potential to make changes anywhere within the system it's running in, and to any of the resources it's connected to. That's why sandbox environments are becoming so popular. Running code generation in a sandboxed environment lets you give an agent full flexibility to interact with resources without risking your existing code or environment. For a recent demo, I created an app that springs up a sandbox and generates a React frontend based on your prompt, then serves it in the sandbox so you can preview the result. Using a sandbox was ideal because the agent had free reign to add and update files in that workspace as it deemed necessary. Actually, it was really interesting to see how much variation there was between the results produced depending on the LLM I used to generate the code. I'd love to hear your guess for which models actually did what I asked and which ones claimed to succeed while making up garbage. Testing models is one use case for sandboxes. Give the same prompt to multiple LLMs, each with their own sandbox, and see which result is best. You can also just run the same prompt and the same LLM in multiple instances and choose the best result out of the batch. Keeping data separate for tenants is another use case for sandboxes, as you can keep agents walled in environments scoped to each tenant. Chances are, if you've used any CodeGen tools online that include a preview of the generated code running, you've already interacted with a sandbox, even if you didn't configure it yourself. So what do you think about the sandbox environment trend? Do you think that these sandboxes are necessary? Is it just kind of a repackaging of the idea of serverless? Have you built an agent or workflow that uses sandboxes? I would love to know your perspective.